Life had been getting quite boring for Fred the Fairy. Every day the same thing. Try to kill the guide and fail miserably. Go cave exploring with a rainbow rod. And make the closest thing a player in Terraria can make to a snowman. But Fred wanted more from life. He wanted to do something no fairy had done before. And so, Fred took to the skies in hopes of finding something magnificent. And it didn't take long.
Wow, a real floating island? I thought these things were fake. Good thing I read about these in my fairy tales when I was a kid. Floating islands are divided into 4 sections: the cloud section, the overworld section, the sky cabin section, and the space section. The cloud section is composed of cloud and rain cloud blocks. Both blocks can be easily mined and are solely for decoration. The rain cloud blocks make rain fall beneath them for 18 blocks, but then the rain fades away. The overworld portion is vegetation growing on it, just like the normal overworld, which can be harvested. It is common for ores to grow on the ground as well, and the ores can be mined just like the ores in the normal overworld. The sky cabin is composed of some plate blocks, which have a gold exterior and a blue interior. The pattern of the blue and gold changes depending on placement. This block is purely for decoration and can be easily mined. The walls of the sky cabins are composed of disc wall, and the windows are composed of glass wall. Both walls can be easily mined as well. The furniture is called Skyward furniture. It includes a Skyward chair and Skyward table. There are also 3 different variations of banners that can be found at sky cabins. Finally, each sky cabin has 1 Skyward chest. Skyward chests have a 100% chance of unique loot. There are 3 different types of unique loot possible, and because each world has a minimum of 1 floating island, you may have to use different worlds to get all 3. The first is starfury, a melee weapon with 22 damage, 5 knockback, 20 velocity, and 21 use time. It also causes a star to fall out of the sky with each swing. The star deals 22 damage, and it will heal the player if worn with Spectre armor. The second is the lucky horseshoe, an accessory that negates fall damage. Even if I take off my wings, I take no fall damage after falling long distances. The third is the shiny red balloon. It is an accessory that increases the player's jump height from 6 blocks to 10.5 blocks. This additional jump height is stacked with other accessories that increase jump height, like wings. The final section of the floating island is space. Space is the very top of the world. Due to its low gravity, players can fly longer with wings and jump higher. Also, players will slowly float to the ground. Notice that the sky is black in space and the stars are visible even though the sun is up. There are also monsters that spawn here. The first is the harpy. Harpies aren't unique to floating islands, but only spawn at high altitudes. The second monster is the wyvern. Wyverns only spawn at high altitudes, just like harpies. However, they only spawn in hard mode. They are considered to be mini-bosses due to their high damage and max life. Its high damage can vary from 40 to 80, and their max life is 4,000 life. Well, it's been cool seeing this place, but I think it's time for me to head home.